All right, so let me ask you a question. When you wake up, what do you do as soon as you wake up? What's going through your head? False evidence appearing real? Or is it faith, to have faith to know that today's a great day to have a great day? Miracle after miracle will come to you every single day in every single way if you believe it. You know, your belief system is your foundation of who you are. But you got to ask yourself that question, because a lot of times, if you don't know, even as a Christian especially, that we have paradigms that are imprinted into our subconscious mind that literally imprint as children, or else think of where it comes from, right? If it's not imprinted, where is it coming from? Of course it's imprinted, because repetition imprints things in our brain. So if you have all of these trapped emotions that have been imprinted into your brain, how do you get them out? Well, it's a process. Just like everything else, everything has a process to it. You have to deal, feel, and heal, you know, and it, you know, it's like, it's not one thing that's going to do it. I would say, I love John Maxwell's book saying, what's the one thing I have to do to be a great leader? He's like, that there's not one thing to do to be a great leader, right? You need to do more than just that, but this is a big part of it. Deal with the emotions that you're feeling. You deal, feel, and heal, right? You got to feel them to know. But I feel like this, sometimes, you know, I look back at my own life and I look back at how many times I felt those bad emotions without ever healing them. And that was not good, because when you're filled with, like, I want to say bad paradigms, trauma, pain, rejection, shame, guilt, like all of these emotions, they literally run you 95% of the time. So to deal, feel, and heal, it's like literally you have to like feel that emotion to really heal that emotion. Do you understand? But not over and over and over again. I think that's where, you know, we can get caught up, because then we want to just keep going back over it again and again and again and again and again and again. That's rumination, when it just stays stuck. And that's why it's so important to get rid of it. So I'm a hypnotherapist, and let me tell you, it was the greatest thing that I've ever done, because it helped clear out all the other stuff that was blocking me, of limiting belief systems, things that I didn't even know that were in there. I mean, you know, having 2 drug-addicted parents and my mother leaving when I was 3 is really devastating for a little girl, right? And having all this guilt and shame on me because of what my uncle did to me, it's like chaos. You grow up in chaos. And it's toxic chaos. There's another word I've been using, wonderful chaos. This was toxic chaos, because nobody was healthy. You see, if you have chaos going on right now, but you're healthy, it's wonderful chaos. Because sometimes we just have to keep pushing forward and keep moving, keep working, keep going until we can slow down for a season. And then you got to stop and slow down for a season so that your brain can rest, so that your nervous system can rest. So that's wonderful chaos. But toxic chaos, listen, it is unhealthy to keep toxic chaos in your body and in your brain, especially in your brain. But listen, whatever's in the brain is in the body. Your nervous system is run by whatever's in that brain. That's why it's important for you to think what's in the brain. And what does hypnotherapy do? I really call it meditative therapy, because you're slowing the subconscious mind down to give it a break. You're getting it to rest and relax. And listen, it feels uncomfortable at first because you don't know how to get it to relax. But that's what I teach you, how to get it to relax, right? And it's such simple things that you can do to get it to relax. It's not weird. It's not like, oh my God, this, heebie-jeebie, woo-woo stuff. It's like real. It's breathing, it's breath work, it's using your imagination, which is an intellectual mental faculty that God gave you. So when you use your intellectual mental faculty, which is one of them is your memory and your imagination, it's free. You don't got to pay for it, right? That's the thing. It's like you just need somebody to teach you how to work the brain, how to work the subconscious and conscious mind. And basically the conscious mind is the one that has the desires and the dreams and the good things for yourself. Like even if you want to lose weight, right? It's the one that's like, you could do it. You could do it. You got this. And then the subconscious mind, like, no, you don't. Self-sabotage, imposter syndrome that we can sometimes live in because we don't believe in ourselves enough. So I just want you to know that it's really easy to unload the emotional U-Haul truck of the invisible baggage that we've been carrying for years. And I know because I'm living proof and I've done it. And my brain lives in peace and harmony. And I feel so much more connected to God than ever before because I don't have all the blocks to not trust him. You see, with whatever comes my way, I trust God. I trust that God will bless me with an incredible, beautiful relationship with a healthy man, right? Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, right? Like, I'm not afraid from my past relationships to not use that against the next person, because we self-sabotage ourselves in relationships because we use all the data and all the imprints, the blueprints that have been imprinted in us to the next relationship. You got to release them. You got to let them go and know that you are good and you are worthy of so much more. It's amazing when you allow yourself to be worthy of so much more. The peace that surpasses all understanding lives in my spirit now. And do I sometimes have a nervous system? No. I mean, maybe for a day or for a moment if I hear this tragic or terrible news, but I quickly learn how to deal, feel, and heal and overcome it, right? Because the truth of it is, everything in our life is our emotions. That's what runs us. That's what drives us. That's what gives us good things or bad things. Because a positive thought and a positive emotion will always give us a positive result. A negative thought and a negative emotion will always give us a negative result. So it's super important to keep the brain from ruminating and keep the brain from keep rehashing the same old crap. It's crap. It's so obsolete. It's old data that doesn't serve you. It's old paradigms that don't serve you. You got to rewire them. It's like, who wants to keep an old laptop from the 1980s? You don't want to keep an old laptop from that long ago because it's so obsolete. There's so much new, better information that could help you succeed and be successful in your life if you just want it. I think that's really what it comes down to. Do you want to be made well? You have to know that there's a God up there that loves you tremendously, that's always for you and never against you. And that's where it starts. That's the beginning. And then he says, meditate day and night. Be like a tree firmly planted. You'll be grounded in his word. Now, why? Because his word has magic in it. His word has blessings in it. His word has belief systems in it to help you know that you're valuable and that you're worthy of so much more. So I highly recommend and highly encourage you to reach out. Click the link below. You can email me, success@coach-kimmy.com. And sign up. I have different programs available. I have coaching programs available that will help you if you really want it. And there's a scripture and a verse. This guy was by this well, and every time it turned, I think once a month or something. I don't recall exactly how many times it got turned, but this little guy he was crippled. When Jesus actually came up to him and said, "Do you want to be made well?" And he had an excuse. He didn't say yes. You just have to say, yes, I want to be made well. His excuse was, Lord, nobody picks me up and helps me get in the water when the angels are stirring it, or something like that. Just look it up. I'm paraphrasing. And it was just funny how when you ask that question, you have to ask yourself that question, do you want to be made well? And what's your answer, right? There's so many things out there that you could do to be made well, but you got to take the first step. And you got to let God in. And you got to know that God is the only one that could really fulfill and fix our brokenness. Listen, people can't fix it. But listen, you can unload it. Remember, it's a process of many things. But God is your first, most important thing, because you need somebody that loves you unconditionally 100%. That's always for you and never against you. Because most of the time, it's funny when I talk to people that have pain inside, that live with pain, I ask them, okay, so there's an 80-20 rule. 20% you could guarantee people will hurt you, and 80% you can trust them. And they're like, well, it's the other way around for me. 80%, I know that they'll, go against me and fail me and I can't trust them. 20% I can trust people. See, so that means that you have a lot of pain inside that it's being blocked for good frequency and energy to flow through you, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and even financially, because finances are energy. Finances, we should circulate. Circulation is what's important, even through our whole body. Circulation, everything comes back to very similar things. You could apply them in different areas of your life. One thing, right? Just circulation alone could go through every part of your body. And every physical thing that you do, right? When you're exercising, circulation happens. When you're breathing, circulation happens. When you're meditating, circulation happens. When you're using metaphysics, to use your imagination. Circulation happens, right? Because you can bring healing to your body in so many powerful ways. It's amazing how powerful it is to have circulation. And you need it. When you're stagnant and you're dormant and you don't have any drive and any passion towards things that are healthy and well, you're not going to get better. So ask yourself this question. Do you want to be made well? If so, reach out, and I would love to do a coaching call with you to see if we're fit, if I could help you in the ways that you want help. So have a great day. This is Coach Kimmy, and God bless.